Hey pile 3, if you pick the citrine crystal, then this is your reading. We're going to have a look and see how your person is, or the person you clicked onto the video for, is thinking and feeling about you. I'm going to be using tarot and a couple of other different decks. So let's start with the Romance Angel Oracles, and then we'll get into the tarot for you. Okay, so you have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Attraction. And you have forgiving and learning. Might grab one more. And honeymoon. Okay. So some of you live at a distance from this person, but mostly what I'm getting here is that you guys are someone who, this person sees you as someone that's kind of out of their league, okay? They feel like, for a lot of you, this is someone who you've given a lot of chances to, someone who kind of keeps stuffing things up or keeps kind of doing the wrong thing by you, and you've given them many, many chances, okay? They feel like, they feel out of your league. That's what I'm going to say. So they don't feel like they're on your level, or that they're out of your league in some way, shape or form. For some of you, it's physical, but I'm also going to say your integrity as a person, okay? So they see you as somebody who's got a lot of integrity, and someone very educated. So for some of you, I'll call out psychic messages throughout as well. For some of you, you're a lot more... you may have a higher level of education than this person, or higher up in rank in society, if you like, and this person kind of compares themselves to you on that level. They feel as though, I keep hearing like, why the hell would you be interested in me? Or why the hell would you want to be friends with me? Or whatever it is, depending on what your connection is to this person. This person's actually quite infatuated with you. There's a lot of daydreaming here. So you might even catch that this person stares at you quite a lot, or you've caught them staring at you. Some of you are business owners. If you're not business owners, they feel that you're very in control of your world, very in control of, you know, your career, or, you know, if you're a sole parent with the Emperor there, or parent, they see you as someone who's just got everything together. They see you as someone who's got a lot of routine as well. I keep getting like workout vibes. So you've got like a routine that you stick to. This person kind of knows... you're a little bit of a creature of habit, pile 3. So they kind of have, they know that you like things a certain way and you do things a certain way, okay? Doesn't mean that you're rigid per se, but if you set things out to do that, this person knows that you'll complete them. If you said that you're going to run a 10K marathon, this person knows that you'll put in the work to run that 10K marathon, even if you've had no running experience. So they know that you're the type of person that you're a very high achiever, and you put the work in to be able to achieve your goals, and they really admire that about you. That takes a lot of discipline. So I feel like you have a lot of discipline you carry and contain within yourself, okay? So they do know that. But there is also this... you know, you have this playful side as well. You're lots of fun to be around, but when it comes to like business, or when it comes to something you want to achieve, it's like, get out of my way, no one's going to stop me. And they know that about you. So they may know that if you go for a run from 10 to 11, they know that don't even bother contacting pile 3 through that time. That's their time to do that, and they won't waver, okay? Pile 3, you can go up against like the big guns. You can walk into a room of CEOs, or a room of like, I keep hearing this high society thing for pile 3. I'm not sure why. You guys will know how it resonates. But you can walk in with the big guns and fearlessly, and not be afraid. You're very confident. You know who you are. It's like nobody intimidates you. It's funny because this person kind of really... has this thing with social hierarchy and how everyone's placed in the world, and you don't. And I guess that's what makes it easy for you to, because you don't really care about other people's opinions. So you don't care who you're walking or who you're amongst in a room. You just are who you are unapologetically, and that's something that's very fascinating to this person. They kind of watch you in awe, how your confidence. Some of you work with this person as well, or have worked with this person. They've seen you in action and they really admire that as well. Yeah, there's a lot of sexual energy in pile 3 as well. A lot of physical attraction is very... I know we've got fire on the table, but I'm getting a very earthy vibe from you. So some of you could be earth signs with fire in your chart, or vice versa, but you've got a lot of earth somewhere. It's what's most attractive about you is your confidence. Okay, that comes through very, very strongly. Some of you have tattoos as well, and they love your ink. They love the designs that you have. I feel like this is somebody who tried to possibly, for some of you, may have tried to pull the wool over your eyes. Maybe had tried to, maybe possibly like lie or deceive you in some way, or they weren't being very truthful about certain things. And they actually, I feel like you may have put this person in your place, in their place, pile 3, but you did it with a, you weren't vindictive about it. You weren't revengeful. You actually handled yourself really quite well. I feel like you could have tore this person to shreds, or maybe they've witnessed a situation where this was the case and you didn't. You handled it very gracefully. You're the type of person that if you need to walk away from something that doesn't serve you, you will happily walk away from it. You know who you are. You don't have to, you won't stay in a situation that doesn't serve you just to make others happy. You even if it hurts, even if it pains you to do it, you will do it, and you do it in such an air of grace. And you know, some of you don't even you won't even invest the time in the situation or the person. If you feel like you've been done wrong in some sort of way, you'll just some of you will just even quietly remove yourself from a situation and not look back. So they feel like you're not afraid to walk away. And that takes a lot of courage and strength to walk away from something, especially when you love it or when you're attached to something and you're leaving not, you know, because it's for your highest good. That takes a lot of strength of character, and they see that about you, okay? They feel like you're a warrior. You don't give up. You don't stop. So they've seen you push through the hardest times in your life, push through some of the worst times in your life, and you still keep rising, and it's through your discipline and your self-discipline and your self-knowing. So they really admire that about you. Yeah, look, Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, a lot of fire energy. And now the Knight of Swords and the Chariot and Judgment. It could be dealing with a Cancer possibly, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You've got a very angelic presence as well, and I'm not getting that from Judgment actually. I'm getting that psychically because I just looked at the Judgment again. It's almost like you're very guided, pile 3. You have a team behind you that have been around you through the last kind of couple of months. There's a lot of, you've got a divine presence around you. They have helped push you through some of your darkest times. I feel like you guys have been through a lot. This is coming through the reading as well, but you have ancestors, guides, angels. They're definitely around you, pushing you through. So if you ever feel like you're alone or you've had to leave something behind, just know that your team, your spiritual team, is behind you, and they are pushing you through, and they will make sure that you get through this time. So just know that. That's a side note for pile 3. I feel like you guys really needed to hear that. So call on your ancestors, your guides, your angels. If ever you're feeling alone or you're feeling flat, just know that they are with you, and they're pushing you in the right direction here. This person feels like you can change direction as much as you're rigid and, or not rigid, sorry, much as you're very in control of your world and very disciplined. They know that you can also, again, I'm getting that quick energy. If something's not serving you, you are out of there, and you'll change it in a blink of an eye. Yeah, 5 of Wands. They feel like you're very competitive as well, not in an egotistical way. It's like you have a point to prove and you want to make your mark in the world. Very strong energy. I've got a lot of Leo energy here as well. You want to make your mark in the world, and you won't stop. You will, like I said, you will get into, you could be a junior executive, and you'll get into a boardroom full of CEOs, and you will let your talent shine. You're not afraid to compete to get to where you need to be, pile 3, and they actually really admire that about you as well. They've seen you, the way that you're not afraid to do that, and that takes a lot of courage and strength as well. You almost think like it. You might be junior executive, but you think like a CEO, and because you have that knowing of who you are, you're not fazed by titles, you're not fazed by the big guns. It's just like, hey, I've got something unique and different to bring to the table. I'm me, and that's something that you guys aren't, and that, you know, that's a very beautiful quality, very admirable. That's how you get ahead in life as well, and that's why you do get ahead in life, pile 3. You don't let the competition scare you. You brought a lot of change into this person's life. When they think about you, they do actually think about you fondly. You have caused massive change in this person's life, and you bring a lot of change into many people's life, pile 3. I feel like you're the type of person that when people come across you, you trigger something within them. You shatter their illusions, their perceptions about certain things. Again, I'm getting this whole societal thing where you just push boundaries and you open people up to a different world. If you are a sole parent as well, you're raising quite a very a child in your footsteps, very aligned. They admire the way that you raise your child or children. They see the child is a reflection of you, and they admire that. So very good parent as well, pile 3. You apply that, all your principles in life across the board. That goes from your work to your family to your children and everywhere. So you're very consistent in who you are. You don't waver, okay? So let's get a card from the Chakra Oracle deck. Some of you are very talented as well. Musically, you may play an instrument or something. Also, I'm getting your voice. Your voice seems to lull people, even in the most, like, high intensity situations where there's a lot of people are stressed, or there's a lot of high stress in an environment. Your voice is very calming and very soothing. So you bring, you know how to calm down even the most intense situations. And this person, you bring, you know, even just listening to you speak brings a lot of calmness to them. So it soothes. You may be literally a singer, or even I heard like a voiceover for like videos or like movies or whatever it is. You have connection to earthly possessions. Again, there's your ability to create. You're very grounded here. Your structure, you're very grounded. That's how you make things happen. And we have expressive. Again, there's that throat chakra and your voice. Exactly what I was saying. The way that you speak, and you have again very intelligent energy. Pile 3, connected, which is the crown chakra, and holding sort of truth here as well. So speak your truth. You know who you are. You don't doubt yourself. And can I tell you again, Spirit really wants me to emphasize, pile 3, that whatever it is that you're going through, know that you have angelic guidance beside you. Your team are definitely with you, okay? That comes through very strongly. I'll finalize the reading with a Moonology card. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. What do you need to release, waning moon? And be bold and make the first move. And that's exactly how you guys are. Just know, again, with whatever it is you're going through, Spirit keeps hitting it home. Know that you're not alone, and trust that you've got higher forces. But I'm going to go back to how the person's thinking and feeling. This person sees you as quite strong, and we've got this boldness here. You're not afraid to be who you are. It's actually, and we've got earthy energy here as well. And you're very, the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Could be a Capricorn or dealing with one. And again, you guys are coming out of a cycle, so moving into the next phase of your life, and your strength will be rewarded. Pile 3, Spirit wants me to emphasize that. All right, guys, I hope that resonated. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you so much for following, and I'll see you all soon. Namaste.